What it do? To all my beautiful, handsomes, and lovelies, you are tuned in to your host, Miss Amber Nicole of The Truth Speaks on Queen Talk Radio. This is season 2, episode 6, and we are discussing the familiar yet taboo topic of cheating. I am joined by my guests DB, Jay, DeeDee, and Prodo. Listen, in this conversation, you're going to hear some strong opinions. My guests come from different walks of life, and they all have different perspectives and methods of delivery. So here's the trigger warning. You are going to hear some things that you will not agree with. You're going to hear some things that you can personally relate to. Some feathers are going to be ruffled. There are some scriptures in the mix. There's some solid profanity and sexual references, and at some point, things did eventually get a little heated. However, this was truly an interesting conversation. I got some of my questions answered, and I even got to ask some of the questions that our listeners wanted answered as well. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. The topic is cheating. When discussing the topic of cheating, I feel like it's important to first define cheating, right? Because to be completely honest, everybody has different definitions or understandings of what cheating is. So to me, cheating is any act that includes any form of intimacy without the knowledge or approval of your significant other, right? Because there's some cases where your partner may know and or approve. It just depends on the situation. But anytime that they're not aware of it or not approving of it, it's cheating. That's my definition. Would anybody like to define it according to what they think cheating is? Because, like I said, it is completely different for different people. So
it can be different whether it's emotional or you spending time with somebody. Your significant other is at work and you feel neglected, so you want to spend time with somebody else.
mhm,
It's different versions of it. It's
right.
it's all on how you look at it. A person, you can be just having a conversation with somebody and they they looking at you as being in a relationship with it could be a long distance relationship just because that person is in another state or something like that, but your significant other is right there in the house with you, or you know what I'm saying, down the street from you, but you're involved with somebody, but you giving that person your emotional time.
hmm Right. Because cheating isn't always a sexual act, right? You can cheat by giving your time to someone else and your partner not
Facts.
being aware or approving of it. I would agree with that 100%. Um, I've even heard that there's a form of financially cheating, right? I'm sending money in this direction. It's our finances. You're unaware of it, and you definitely wouldn't approve of it. There's different forms of cheating. It's not always a physical act. So, okay, all right. Let me see. So I'm just gonna ask this because I see Jay, you look like you ready to go too. Why do men
Already.
always ready, right? Why do men cheat? Just point blank period. Why do men cheat?
That could be a numerous of reasons, but I would say the leading all like the end all and be all. If a man cheat, it's purely sexual. I'm not gonna sit here and say that they emotionally attached to the said person that they cheating with, but however, they physically attracted to him. So now, if they is the man doing something wrong, it's in the eye of the beholder at that point. Because just like I just hit on, you can financially cheat, you can emotionally cheat, but if we doing something wrong, if we just physically having sexual intercourse with somebody else, is that bad to what it's the end all and be all to end our relationship, break up our home because I went out and had sex, a one night stand with somebody. Now don't get me wrong. Now, if you emotionally attached to this person, you are saying I love you, this and that and third. No, now you're cheating. Now you're in the realm of you have a whole nother relationship. You have two different lives. That is cheating. But you going out and sliding, you outside, quote unquote, how they say, and you just have fun. You know what I'm saying? You had a lapse in judgment. Is that considered cheating? Like I say, like that is on the relationship and the eye of the beholder. Because if we all are sexual beings and creatures at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
And you gonna like what you see. You gonna lust over. Now you shouldn't lust over somebody's wives, this, and that, third. I get it. We hear that constantly. But, however, it is a but. If it's just something that just happened, why should you be punished for something so minute to where it's no strings attached? It just happened. So, you know how females and males, we think differently when it comes to sexual intercourse. So that's why this subject always gonna be prevalent and relevant in today's society because of the different aspects and the different expectations that each sex put on sex. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
So,
Men,
so just to
what?
make sure I have a concrete understanding. So basically you're saying most men, when they cheat, is sexually driven, right? Just like to
Yeah,
summarize, like
most
that.
part. Yeah, yeah.
Right.
I
Okay.
agree.
Okay. I can understand that. DB, I see you.
But yeah,
Probably
but
hand.
that's just like what like I was speaking about before. Like it's something, it's a physical feature that's missing. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're not, you know, if you're not if you're attracted to somebody, right? It's something missing in a relationship that you're in, right? So
Mm,
you're going to, you know what I'm saying, seek something else elsewhere if it grabs your attention. You know, so my thing is if you able to have that at home, then you know, like he say, if you saying, yeah, I love you, babe, this and the third, then yeah, it's cheating. And it's also cheating if you know what I'm saying, you step outside because you're missing something in the relationship, but it's all on the message that you send when you dealing with somebody, right? So if you
mm,
dealing with somebody, because if you dating, you're dating, you know what I'm saying? You let that be known and let it be clear. You know what I'm saying? But if you're in a relationship, then you already, you know, committed and you communicated that.
mm-hmm.
Now, when it comes to that, you step outside and you like, okay, yeah, I have sexual relations with this person and that person or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Now it just comes to you're dating again.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to be able to, you know, understand that within yourself to say, okay, I'm dating. Don't, you know what I'm saying? Don't be one of those type of people that's a narcissist to say, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'm with you, and then, you know, you don't really feel that, but you just sending that message. And you know what I'm saying, you still step outside because you want to be outside.
Right. Right. I feel you. So basically, you're saying if it's important to establish if you are in a committed relationship first, right? Because you say the way that how you communicate what you are and what you have with that individual plays a part in it, right? So,
True, but you have to
mm,
also know yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like Proto said earlier, you know what I'm saying? Like when you give respect to yourself, you know, you have to give that. You know what I'm saying? So you have to know yourself in order to before you move forward and really jumping into a relationship. Why
mm-hmm,
men cheat, you know what I'm saying, is numerous reasons. There's numerous reasons. One thing I can tell you is something physical missing or something mentally missing. If she don't have that mental drive for me, like she don't satisfy me mentally,
mm-hmm,
then yeah, I'm gonna seek something else elsewhere. You know, if she have something physically missing and she can't make up for that, yeah, I'm gonna be able to seek that elsewhere.
mm-hmm. Interesting. I understand, though. I definitely understand. So, Proto, do you think that there's like a one size answer as to why men cheat, or like how would you summarize that?
If I were to say a man is cheating for a certain reason, I'd be wrong,
Mm,
in my opinion. My opinion. Um, I don't think there's a place for a man to just feel like I have to cheat because of a certain reason. But if he likes you at first, he's giving his all, and he knows that you won't know that, but he knows that. and you disrespect it in any type of way, he finds out any type of untruth, and he's ready to do whatever he feels to make himself feel secure again. Sometimes men feel the need to cheat because they feel insecure and they don't like that feeling. It hurts them mentally. And they feel the need to. Some men date women that they really aren't attracted to just because they stroke their ego. So once you make them feel like you ain't doing that, they might just cheat. You know what I'm saying? Just to make themselves feel like the man. So sometimes men cheat for dumb shit. Is what I'm saying. So it's kind of like it's hard to tell the timing of a man. A man just, hey, you ain't respect me in simple shit. You know, when I opened the door for you on the first date, you were still talking to such and such. So I feel like I should, why is it that the black man always feel the need to resort to cheating? Why don't we just talk? We never just talk. We never feel the need to deal with our emotions with a woman because we know that she's going to think we're soft, which is okay with me. Listen, I'm going to tell you straight up, what you do with certain people makes me jealous. I'm okay with your friends, but what you do with them sometimes make me fucking jealous. If you do not respect what I said after I said it, then now I know that I should not concentrate on you in a way that says you deserve a ring. Because when I first met you, I focused on you in a way that said she may just be that one, and that may just been under a week of conversation. Now, if after a week of conversation, I'm wondering if she should be such, I may just say I'm gonna push her to the side a bit. And when you're doing all that, see, you playing too much with your mind. See, I don't want to be. I'm playing with her mind because I ain't told her what's making me feel like she ain't the one. She doing shit that I don't like. I ain't said that I don't like this. I'm not being upfront. See, when you're upfront, you feel better about what you're doing. You don't have to cheat.
Right.
Now, if you're cheating, I think if you're cheating, you should be cheating because you done got yourself in a place where you can't just break it off like we got finances together. But that's why I say opinion comes into play. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what is it that you're doing? Is it what I just said? Or is it just you the type of person, you just a hoe? If you just a hoe, then hey. But there are times where people make you feel like less than what you are, and you search for such outside. But why do you always search for such outside? At one point, you have to start chasing pussy. You've been chasing pussy since you were young. You've been chasing pussy. How long you gonna do that? How long you gonna chase pussy?
And you know what? It sounds like one thing that I really kind of took from what you said is how to combat cheating, and that was with communication. I think that's a big point that I don't really want to go over completely, because I didn't ask yet how do you combat that or bounce back from it, but yeah, it seems like everybody has a different answer, but it all boils down to something is missing, and it's being sought after elsewhere. And maybe communication could combat that. It just depends on the situation. DeeDee, I gotta ask you a question real quick. Why do women cheat?
I think
it
it's
go both ways.
Yeah, I think it's similar for men. Sometimes for dumb shit, or sometimes something is lacking. Sometimes it's a physical thing. Sometimes you with somebody because they hitting every cylinder, but they not hitting that right spot. Sometimes it's the other way around. Like they're good conversationalists. You learn stuff from them. They handling all the bills, but it's just you miss a thrill. So for multiple reasons, a woman can cheat. I think for the same reasons as men, whether we want to admit it or not.
That's real. That's definitely real. So it all boils down to something is lacking, and where do we go from here?
Or sometimes we just selfish.
Yeah, you want your cake and eat it too, and that's usually what it kind of sounds like to me, honestly. Okay, so let me ask you something. How does a woman prevent a man from cheating? Is that even possible?
I think women can prevent a man from cheating. I just said it. Certain things we don't expect for even a woman that has the best physique. Once we get it, we get it. It don't matter what source it comes from at times, in my opinion. There are times where I don't know if people seen the movie Shallow Hal. He was attracted to women that people that America in that creation of the movie felt was unattractive. What's attractive to you is attractive, but he was satisfying whatever he wanted emotionally or whatever it was, and he found satisfaction in it. I do believe that if a woman meets satisfaction in your ego, she's stroking your ego. She's telling those, listen, you've worked 48 hours this week, such. You know what I'm saying? You might just work more than that. I ain't saying that's a lot of hours. I'm saying you done did that and she stroked your ego on it. You're going to stick around, dog. She make you feel like a man. She make you feel like you're doing something. You know what I'm saying? You might have just took the trash out, the simple shit that you've been doing since child. And she says, babe, I thank you for taking that out. That shit was stinking the house. You gonna feel like, you know what, I made my lady feel better. We chase high of respect. We know how to make ourselves come such. So is they. They know how to do that too. So we don't chase that all the time relationship. We chase respect. I want you to respect the little things that I'm doing. It'll make me build to more. If you can lead me like I'm leading you, I know this, you know this. Do you make me feel stupid because I don't know such? Or do you help me when I don't know such? Just like I help you when you don't know. I'm trying to feel like I belong here.
Right.
If you make me feel like I belong, I don't care what you look like. I kind of done fell in love with the fact that you respect who I am as a person. You've seen an interest in my character that I'm willing to go the distance. Is that interesting to you that I'm willing to go the distance? I'm willing to find out. I'm willing to build. You know what I'm saying? Is that interesting to you? If it's not, then I can't. I'm gonna perform in the bed. Everybody know how to do that. We've been doing this for a long time. If you haven't, I'm sorry for you. You know what I'm saying? But we've been doing this for a minute, so I know that's cool. I'm trying to get you to respect me and my character at this point. Do you like me? Forget love me. You won't always love me. I need you to like me as a person so that when you don't love me right now, you like me enough to not just let me slip away. Like when I say I'm leaving, you beg me to stay.
Right, right. So
So
basically you're saying stroke my ego, reassure me of my position.
Everybody need it. I don't give a damn who say otherwise or that's too many games. Since when you ain't wanted to feel like you mattered? When you cried as a kid, you didn't always cry because it hurt. You cried because you want somebody to hold you and say it's all right. And you get older and you failed the classes because you failed it, and you asked for makeup because you wanted somebody to help you out with the fact that you fucked up. Now, when you fuck up, you want to be given the opportunity to make up. They help you make up. You want to make sure that if you are giving that opportunity, they don't leave you when it's their time to say, I will stick around through your bullshit. Certain things make you insecure to make you cheat. And even though you cheat, it wasn't because you just a hoe. Maybe I didn't feel secure in my placement with you. I didn't feel like you'd stick around. So I searched for that other places because it's natural this day and age to just sit around and bullshit other people rather than be honest and say, hey, what you doing makes me feel insecure and I fucking like you. I like you a lot. I want you to do what I want you to do in this area, and I'm gonna do what you want me to do in that area, and we're gonna put this together, and everybody's happy. Nobody wants to do that no more. We rather just say, okay, you ain't do what I wanted you to do this time. I'm just go over here and look for that over here. But you was doing everything else I wanted you to do. And I'm discrediting that for one thing you didn't want me to do. And you're doing the same thing in return because the energy I'm giving you is that I will not stick around. So you give me the same thing back in return. So now I'm saying I'm going to leave. You saying you going to leave. We still sticking around because we like fucking each other. And now we going to get a baby. And we ain't gonna stick around. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna stick around because now a place of understanding that we have to be here makes us want to depart. What is it about a responsibility makes Black people want to depart from each other once we have a certain responsibility? I'm not trying to control the narrative of this conversation. I'm just saying I feel that when you're cheating, it's because you're trying to be in control. you lose control and you don't want to tell a person, I want you to help me to understand that you are here. I'm here. I'm gonna serve you like you're serving me.
So technically, it in your situation, what you're saying is it's like, if you want to prevent this from happening, these are the things that you need to do. And
where is your solution?
Right.
Where are you just going to make sure that a person respects your perspective, or are you going to see that? Are you going to meet them where they are? Because everybody has a perspective. One thing about social media is helps everybody. It's helped everybody to have an opinion, and we can post it, and we can ignore people that we don't like what they say. We can block them, and we can delete comments. We can delete people that. I want to know, how did that we get to a place where if a person is doing something we don't like, we are confident enough to block them out of our life, but insecure enough to block them out of our life instead of dealing with what they said they didn't like. What is it that we're doing to cause a discord in family, and then, you know what I'm saying, causing us to cheat? We don't always fucking cheat because of finances and somebody broke and we not. You know what I'm saying? It'd be simple shit like you didn't wash the dishes and somebody at work said they always wash the dishes. We bullshitting. We paying attention to other people. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is it that we're doing? Are we really giving real consideration to what it is that we want in the long run? Because is it just sexual? What are we looking for? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we, when we're dating, are we being sapiosexuals, people that like to deal with the mind? I don't like nobody that just deal. I see you got a big booty, baby, but I don't like what you said just then. You kind of slow to me.
Word. I feel it. DeeDee, you had something to piggyback off that?
Yeah, I just feel like we kind of talking around the situation because we could sit here and discuss the semantics, but at the end of the day, a person is gonna cheat if they want to cheat. Like, they could hit every cylinder, they could be on point. Y'all could have a peaceful, loving household, and just like Jay said, it could be a lapse of judgment. I done got horny for a second, and I done saw something that I wanted to take down, and I took it down. Like,
Right.
we ain't no reason to talk about the situation and walk around
I'm
it.
sorry.
It is what it
I'm
is.
sorry. Well, she snapped just then.
No, that's real. That's real. So, and that's interesting because, you know what though? That's a question. This is a question that a lot of people have, right? Not just why is it done, but how do you prevent it from being done? And it seems like from what you're saying, it's like it's almost unpreventable is what you're saying, because it's like, if this is what you're going to do, for whatever reason you decided to do it, if this is what you're going to do, you're going to do it, and your partner could be perfect according to your expectations and needs, but if you have a desire to step outside for whatever the reason is, you're going to do it.
No, nah. I in my humble opinion, I feel that it's the individual, right? A person, when you dealing with somebody, before you end up committing to somebody, in my humble opinion, I feel that, you should ask the proper questions, know who you're dealing with, know that like, if you're a woman, know that the men that you're dealing with is emotionally conscious. And if he's emotionally conscious and he's grown about his shit, he know how to go about things, right? Mm-hmm. So if you're talking about, a person that's dealing with somebody and everything is it's a perfect home, you know what I'm saying? Everything is peaches and cream. But the person that she's dealing with, if he's emotionally conscious, then he know how to deny all that other things.
So it depends on the person, technically. Right.
It depends on the person.
Is it avoidable? Is it something
it's avoidable, but it's just knowing and having trust in the person that you're dealing with, right? When I say that, also you have to know the proper questions, like I keep saying, that to ask the person when you dating them, before you start a commitment.
It's true though, because like we said, even when we define what cheating is, you have certain people who play the position of a partner where they are okay with the open idea. Like in season 1, we had an episode that focused on polygamy. And in that situation, everybody has a mutual understanding that there will be multiple partners and they're aware of it. They approve of it. It is what it is, you know? And again, I think that kind of just ties into, like you said, knowing your partner and kind of setting the expectation early on so that everybody kind of just knows what to expect, right?
Can I say something?
Of course.
The Bible says, because I'm ready to go for that. That's my forefront of understanding.
Let's go.
Ephesians 6:11. Put on the whole armor of God so that you can take your stand against the devil's schemes. For our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the powers of the dark world, against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly realms. See, me, I'm type of person that says, if I need to understand who it is that I'm dealing with, I've already understood that. You didn't have to cheat on me for me to know that you're cheating on me. I peeped it. I've known that. I've been praying for a long time. I made sure that nothing catches me off guard. There's nothing that you're doing that makes me feel like I have to ask you whether or not you're doing it. If I feel as though I have to ask you, I already know where you at. I done had plenty. I don't know how old everybody is on here, but if I have to ask, it's either because I'm doing it or because I know there's no way in hell you have the schedule that you told me you have, and I still feel that there's a leak in it. The whole armor of God lets you know that when you pray, you get understanding. You trust that what you get in dream, what you get in understanding, is not because you are a replica of what you're dreaming, but because what you're seeing is a presentation of what you are to find out, however long it takes you to catch it. But you've been new. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think that when someone's cheating, we need to find out how they're doing it. We need to make sure that we are transparent in what it is that they're starting to do prior to them getting to such. I noticed that you stopped letting me see when you were using your phone. You started to turn it. I didn't say anything because I didn't want to feel insecure. Fuck that. I said something. Stop turning your phone. Stop answering the phone late night, or stop turning it off. Stop putting it on do not disturb all the time. Let's make sure that who's calling needs to call late night and they are not sending you a message to make sure that I'm not around. If you gonna feel like you insecure for telling the person you give a damn, don't give a damn if they cheat on you for not giving a damn. Let it go.
That's real interesting. That kind of bring me to my next point. Like, why? So DeeDee, let me ask you, because you are my other woman representation. Why do we tend to take men back after they cheat? Like, why is that even a thing? Like,
it's a captain save a whole complex, but for men, like a lot of times, and I want to say it's probably our pride and ego.
We got that?
Oh, for sure. For sure. Very egotistical, very prideful, just feel like we could change a nigga. Sometimes it's a couple of things. Sometimes we're scared to be alone. We're scared to deal with our internal mess. And sometimes we have such a negative perspective on society. It's like every nigga cheats. Like sometimes, like a lot of women have that perspective. A lot, like every nigga cheat. So I'd rather be with the nigga that I'm used to or I know I'm familiar with. I'd rather play with the demons I'm familiar with than to invite more demons into my playroom.
That's real. DeeDee, you wanted to add to that?
Yeah, that's true. What she said, right? But I just want to, add that it's also the environment and our upbringing and what we see growing up. Because if you see that growing up, you kind of used to that, so you feel like it's normal.
So you just repeat the pattern, basically.
Facts.
And that goes for both ways. That goes for sometimes for cheating, because some children have that example in their mother and or father. And then as for the original question, which is why do we continue to take back someone who's cheating? And you, like you said, if you've seen that happening, you kind of just adapt to it. You kind of just accept that as the norm.
True.
So yeah, I can definitely see that. So I mean, it's one of those things where you have to self-evaluate. If you're in that situation, why do I keep doing this? What am I actually benefiting? Like, how am I benefiting from this? What am I actually getting out of this that makes me continue to do this pattern? And that's whether you're doing the cheating or that's whether you are continually getting cheated on. It's like you need to self-evaluate unless you're just perfectly okay with it. Because some people, men or women, are just naturally born cheaters and they are okay with it. They have no desire to change. And that's just what it is. So I think a lot of self-evaluation has to be done in that situation. Okay, this is a question for one of my men. If a man takes a woman back after she cheats, can the relationship genuinely work after that?
Yes, it can work. It can definitely work. First off, in order for you to take her back, you had to have been a confident man.
Right.
You'd had to been a person that is ready to deal with the fact that what she was driven to, you were willing to do it first. I guarantee you did it first. She probably lied to you about some petty, but you took it there first. You let your private parts be exposed first. I guarantee you did. Because we are against disrespect. This is my biased opinion. They said I'd be biased. I am. I'm Prodo. I'm a biased person. I have the unpopular opinion. I believe that if a person is cheating, it is the man first. The man is going to cheat first in the wrong way. And then we are heartbroken when she does it back. Guaranteed. But she cheated first, probably in the emotional way. She probably gave the wrong person attention. She probably lied about petty shit.
So you speaking from experience? You cheated first?
Not just experience, just the reality of a man. If you're a man, it feels good to work, provide.
From your
No, let me ask you, King. Real talk. If you provide for a woman and she tells you you did good, are you gonna cheat? No, you're not gonna cheat. You're gonna love that damn woman because she said you did good. The little things like a pat on the back. See, we love to be stroked as a man. I don't care if you never played a sport that don't in your matter life.
Even if it's a woman, it's just the recognition, the acknowledgement. You know what I'm saying? Every man or
women
woman
don't give a damn if you say they fine. They hear that all the time. We don't hear we
no,
good all the time.
No. Check it. Let me tell you that. Let me tell you this, right? When you're in a relationship with a woman, right? You know what I'm saying? Regardless, she hear that outside. She want to hear that from her dude. Fact. You know what I'm saying? Because if she don't hear that from her dude, guess what? She definitely gonna cheat. That's why women cheat, because something is missing.
So
that's why men cheat, because something is missing.
So we agree on that.
That's what I said from jump. But I'm saying that's what I said from jump. Something is missing.
We saying same thing then.
Right.
We saying same thing.
But
you making me feel like
you
ain't. You got to be saying the same thing because you just said what I said. If I feel like you are not making me feel like I'm valued, then I'm going to look for that value and something else.
Okay. So Jay, you disagree?
I disagree on a simple fact.
So you do not agree. Wait. We're making sure he disagrees with the fact that a man does not. I'm gonna say something that's biased. Guaranteed, outside of experience, you are not gonna agree that a man has stepped out in a place where romance has been represented and respected. You do not agree that a man steps out the most disrespectful way first.
Nah, I feel like hold on.
So let him cook.
Hold on. I kind of feel like your stance and where you coming from is from like the 50s, the 60s, maybe the 70s.
No 60s.
Nah, from here on out, like from 80s, 90s babies, from I don't know our age brackets, but from the 80s on up, it's a even playing field. Like women out here, like you bugging. Like if you feel like
they out here, that's what I'm saying. They out here. You gonna cheat.
So don't
sit
here and say, but you saying the dude is gonna step out first, or he did something
Guaranteed he will.
crazy first. Nah, that's not the case on every
We think
situation.
with our dick sometimes. They might
So
just
what you
talk,
think?
but they only moving after they
What?
feel like you've
Nah,
crossed
they
that
not moving
threshold.
like
Guarantee
that.
you.
If your girl could be situated and straight, and I'm telling you, if a nigga come to her with a Birkin,
She
or
might
he
talk to
pull
him.
up, yeah,
She
you
might
talk
talk
to
to him.
him,
She ain't gonna fuck
but
him, dog.
she leaving
She
with
not
him.
gonna do
What
that.
is you
She
talking
not
about?
gonna
Who?
do that.
But
Guarantee
you
you.
bugging. Guarantee what?
Have you ever put a woman in a place? This is also a personal thing. Have you
No,
ever put
I'm
a woman
talking
in a
about
place? We talking about some grown
nigga.
man.
You
We ain't talking about no
okay?
high
Oh,
school
we
stuff.
gonna
We ain't talking
okay.
about
So
no.
no.
We
On
ain't talking
grown
about no
man
people
time,
that's in high
on
school,
grown. Okay,
college.
I'm gonna
Talking
give
to
you
people that's
a
you
proper
got money
example.
too. You got money too. That's what I'm saying. You got money too. You ain't broke. Ain't like somebody gonna get some woman some money. You got money too. You got money.
Okay.
You got enough to pay your bills, do your shit. Ain't no woman cheating just because he had a Birkin. Fuck that Birkin, nigga. I'll take that Tommy
Okay.
purse you
So
gave
what's
me.
what's the difference? What is the difference between you taking your girl to, okay, you want Italian food, this and that and third? Okay,
You
see, I
ain't
got
seen
you.
people
Hold
take it.
on,
Listen,
hold up. What's the difference? I want you to answer this question. What's the
Definitely
difference
say
between you
respect
taking your
now.
girl to an Italian restaurant nice on South Beach or whatever 5-star location you gonna take it to, and another dude sliding her DM and tell she finna fly her to
all right.
Italy and take her there? What's the
So I'm
difference?
gonna
It's
say
a
this.
big difference.
Wait, I'm gonna say this. I
He
like
gonna
the
go.
unpopular opinion, right? No, see, she might go, but it won't be because of me. So the unpopular opinion is that when Eve was asked to bite from another tree that she wasn't supposed to, right? She was bamboozled. You feel me? She was taught to cheat. That we don't consider that cheating. Now you did some shit you wasn't supposed to do. You knew you wasn't supposed to do it. It wasn't that she was insecure, that she did what she wanted to do, which is what you're saying. She's gonna do what she wants to do. Where the hell was Adam when she was asked to bite the goddamn fruit? Where the hell were you? You don't work. Where the fuck you
He
at?
wasn't fucking them, because if he was
He
busy
wasn't.
doing what the fuck
No,
he was supposed
man.
to
Hell
do,
no. See
nah,
what
that's
I'm
a
saying?
fact. If
That
he
ain't.
was
You
doing
can't
what the
say
fuck
that.
is a,
You can't
that's a
say that.
fact. That's a
Where the
fact.
hell
But
was
this what
you?
the whole
Where you was
conversation.
at? How the hell
This
she
was
talking to
going on.
this man
How did we
long
get to
enough?
Adam and Eve?
Listen,
Girl.
so that's what he on. So I got to break it down,
I
and
went
we
over
gonna
there
get to
because
the
of the
nitty
fact that I
gritty.
know that Eve
Nah,
ain't the only reason why she ate from the tree. Nigga, where my man at?
Are
This nigga
you
don't
saying
even work.
Adam was
This
cheating in the Garden of
no, I
Eden?
didn't
I
say he was
know you're
cheating. I
not
didn't
he
say
saying
that.
saying
that.
I
Adam
did
wasn't
not say
paying
that.
her no attention. He
That's what
basically
I
saying
said.
Adam ain't paying
I
her
know
no
you're not
attention.
saying.
Like,
That's what I
cause
said.
like, bro, but
That's what I
listen,
said.
I'm gonna tell
That's
you
what I
this.
said.
This whole
That's what I
thing,
said.
like right now, we hypersexual. Everything about America, about life, the world is hypersexual. You go on anything, then G-strings, thongs, or nothing on, twerking, gyrating, fuck, it's just what it is. So now, if you feel like if you step out your relationship, now you got a beautiful home, you got kids, the whole thing, pick your wife, fence, or whatever your dream of a relationship, you got it. But you finna sit here and say that who is saying having sex, oral sex, whatever type of cheating it is that people is putting derogatory slashes and connotations on, you did that and you're wrong? No, you're not wrong. Everything, that's how it is. Things
So
evolve.
it's not wrong for you to
You
eat from the
can't
tree
say
that's forbidden. Know what I'm saying? It's not wrong for you to eat from the tree that's forbidden.
the
Even though you
forbidden
know
tree,
better.
but what is
Just
forbidden
because your
now?
lady was distracted doing some shit, you don't know what it is that she was doing. You don't know if it was something that was potential to be a better vibe for your relationship. Like it could have built y'all up. It could have been something that could have made your relationship better. She could have been working. She could have been planning. She could have been cooking. Niggas are cheap while they
But
lady at
no, but
home. While they
right.
noticing that she got a little
I have a
bit of
question.
distraction.
I have a
So, but
question
why
though
is okay?
for the men. I have a question. So, from Jay perspective, if you just feel like we just living like lawlessly, like we just ruthless, everybody is hypersexual. why be in a committed relationship
In a
then?
committed relationship. I like that.
Hold
Why
on.
do that?
Okay. All right.
So,
I got to. All right. So why is open relationships and polygamy so prevalent
No,
now?
no.
Why? Okay.
Listen, man. What I'm saying is, all I'm gonna say is this: in
What?
a
We
reality, in
listening.
a world, listen, in a world where you're trying to figure out why, as a person, betraying you, you have to be a person that um that pushes the idea that we don't betray each other.
But what is
When I
betrayal?
have
You talking about a nut?
betrayal is you doing
A
something
nut.
that I told you I don't want you to do. I don't want you lying to me. So when you
That's
do,
not
I don't give you the
okay.
opportunity to
So
lie to
they
me
tell you,
twice.
but if they tell you, man, listen, I just want to do X, Y, Z. I'm gonna go hang out, slide, but I'm coming back to the crib.
And
The
you
sun
lie
not
to
gonna
me.
catch me.
And you lie,
No.
but you do some shit you ain't supposed to do. We're talking about cheating. That's what I'm saying. I keep
Yeah.
going back to the dishonesty of what a person can do and what it is that
So
you can
what
do to
made
prevent such.
cheating so bad? What? Why is cheating
Cheating is
the
a
end all
problem
and the be
because
all?
your ass can catch some shit
mm,
trying to have a good time.
But what
mm.
if they practice
But
safe
even
sex?
outside of that, like when you cheating, basically you saying your word is not your bond. So you not a true person. You not a
You not
100
real.
type
You
of
ain't real,
person.
man. That's
You not
green. Like you're
keeping it
not.
100 because you have people out here who are interested in doing polygamy,
Interested
who
in
They
are
you, bruh.
okay,
open
okay,
to being in open relationships. So instead of you
facts.
pursuing people who will be interested in doing the lawless and stuff
There you
with
go,
you,
DeeDee. There
you
you go,
get
DeeDee.
into a situation to where you just saying everything she want to hear. Yeah. I'm
There
gonna
you
take
go,
your heart.
DeeDee.
I'm gonna hold you
No.
down. I'm gonna keep it
Oh
real
yeah,
with you. You the
that
only
is
one, and
flawed.
then you
If they
go
saying
out and
that,
you
that's
say you
flawed.
have a lapse in judgment, and now you coming back like, oh, I don't understand why you want to break up a happy home, just to use your words. When all I did
And
was
if
have a
she got
lapse
on
of
the whole
judgment.
armor, you mad because she won't give you the time of day. Because she got on the whole armor.
Nah, but listen, at the end of the day, the whole armor or it doesn't matter to where you gonna sit here and say that I put as much as stock into you that I did into her. Like the
What the
level,
hell you talking
and
about?
you cannot equal. You gonna sit here and just throw everything away because I had sex with her, this person.
But
Yes.
my question to
Fuck
you,
all
James,
and fuck
is
everything got to do with you because you decided to say you was gonna put your dick in her regardless of what I do to you. It was
no,
just
my
a nut.
question to you,
It ain't
Jay,
just a nut.
is why not be in an open relationship? Why be in
Facts.
a committed relationship?
So,
Why not just be a trick? Like if you got
No,
it,
it's
like
not. It's not like being no trick. I ain't
uh-huh.
slinging dick for money, so I'm not doing that.
Not you
So
being the trick, you tricking off. Like
okay, all right, but all of this is what I'm saying. Like y'all gotta understand this part right here. This right here.
mhm.
Okay.
If it's like what people is perceiving and what we are putting on the word cheating. So that let's just scrap cheating. Cheating is that word don't exist. So you saying if I
It
just
don't
had another
exist.
friend, no, the
Here,
cheating
let me
never
see.
existed. It never existed. We don't want to know the definition of this word. We don't know what cheating is. All you know is that, oh yeah, my man slept with her, the next door neighbor. All right, cool. He come home, he cook, he clean, he provide. I don't got nothing to worry about. Why is it a big problem that he fucked this one person this one time?
because you
Because
could
I
Because
have
didn't
a
like the
husband
fact
who
that
do
he
all
enjoyed
that and
such.
stay
Hold up.
faithful. So why would I be with somebody who gonna mess and have the nerve to mess around with the next door neighbor? Somebody I gotta look at every day when I'm going out and
Every
getting
day.
uh,
there, picking up the
all right,
kids. Gotta look at
that's
her
what.
when
Okay, if
I
you
can have
gonna reach for
someone
that, you got
who's
it.
committed. For me,
But
it's the
listen,
principle. It's not
the
even about the shit.
principle.
It's the principle of it. Like you
So if
made
he
a
tell you.
commitment and you broke it.
So if he tell you, like, listen, real talk. Let me just, like, okay, prime example. Let me give you a proposal. If I be
Mhm.
like, you know what, we've been together 3, 4 years. Cause now,
Mhm.
like, let's be real, we don't hear nobody been together 40 years, 60 years. That kind of is like far fetched now. Past our great grandmothers and stuff like that.
Ain't
I
nobody been
disagree,
married
but I'm
nobody
listening.
50, 60 years. Who in high school you still know that's together now? From you when you was in high school,
A
that was
couple of
together
people.
then. Yeah. No,
My
no,
parents been together over
no.
30 years.
When
So
your parents, how old are your parents?
they in
You
their
know
early
what? I
50s.
don't give a damn how old. Not that. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna flaw you. Not to cut nobody off, but I don't give a damn how long or how old a motherfucker is. If you've been together 30 years, you know how much I had to put up with you to say I'm still gonna say I'm gonna continue this, and no matter how many times I cheated in
So
between. I
okay,
love you.
and third facts. Boy, you said some shit right there, boy. And you like listen, boy, I've been listening to you. You just said some shit. 30 years, there's no way you don't give your partner a pass like that. We been fucking each other for 30 years. So you know what? Go
And
hang
I
out.
liked
How
it
much get
every
listen,
time enough.
they say, yeah, I ain't tripping. Go ahead, hang out. Turn your phone. I ain't finna call you. I don't give a fuck what turns out tonight. Just don't bring no shit back to the crib. Don't come back pregnant.
See,
Come back with no
you
AIDS.
being
Don't
a
come back with
realist,
nothing.
but you cannot
That's
accept
a
that forever,
fact,
King.
though.
No, you
But
can't. You
not,
can't
but
accept
that's
that
just
forever. See, you've been
that you
hurt.
accept that.
Now
No,
you'll
no,
accept
no, no,
anything.
no, no. That's not accepting anything. That's me making my relationship last the test of times and forever.
Fuck the
Because
relationship. Do not try me. Go to the grocery store and be at the fucking grocery store. Don't play with me. Go to the park,
nah,
be at
she
the
not.
park, drop my son off to practice. Don't talk to none of the parents. Don't
You
let no
not
coach get
living
at
in the
you.
biblical days no more. It's gonna be hard to find somebody
No, it's
matching
not.
your same energy. I'm
King,
telling you.
I
I'm
promise
telling
you.
you.
If you make sure you don't buy too much weed and you take her some lunch every day instead of buying weed every other day, she will respect you enough to say, you know what? I would talk to you, but everything you offering me, he's doing. You being a real man.
But what if you got those dudes that don't buy weed and they open the
So
car door
I'm
for
with
their
a woman
chick,
right
they
now.
buy
I'm with a woman
flowers.
right now. I'm with a woman right now. I don't trust nothing about now woman. But I like that she
Facts.
respect my
You said
hustle.
some shit. You
She
said some
respect
shit.
my hustle.
That's a
She
fact.
respect
You
my
you said
hustle.
something. You
She
so
respect
you
my hustle.
so
I don't give
so
a damn.
you basically saying that you honed in basically because she just respects your hustle.
No, no,
It's
no,
just a
no,
respect
don't,
thing for you.
no, 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 no. It's not just respect. Respect goes a long way for any person, right? Respect
True.
is earned, not given. I've earned a respect of none disrespect. That
Mm-hmm.
means you can tell a white lie because you're embarrassed, but you will not try me by opening your legs because you respect me in a way where you've honored what I've been doing. Instead of me telling another bitch
I
I'm ready to
see
lick
it.
your.
I
Let
get
me
it.
say
She can
this. Let me
respect
say
you.
this. Let me say this. Can I say something real quick before you enter?
Go ahead.
When a man is flirting with another woman, he gives his best game. You give that shit to your lady. Right now, I've set up something for my lady, right? In the house. Regardless of what I feel about her, I'm going to continue to be consistent in me. I'm consistent in me. So that if she disrespects that, I know how to move. You got to be consistent in you. If you move
I
according to how
mean,
she
I'll be
moving,
ready.
she does not respect you, dog. She will not move to your beat. You are the man. You carry the meat. You got the two balls. It's your job to tell her how to move. It's me being vulgar, but I'm saying it is you to lead. If you are consistent, she will replicate you. You know how many exes you probably had to tell you they remember what you told them? They remember what you taught them? They remember. Trust me, you just weren't consistent in teaching. The Bible says, let's go back to the Bible. Adam, teach her, respect her, love her. She gonna follow you. Where the hell was you when the enemy was tricking her? Where the fuck was you?
Mm.
Nobody in Christianity has asked that question. That's why I asked it. Where was he?
He probably was sleeping because he was tired of fucking, because that's all they want to do.
It ain't your
So that's
job to be got.
yeah,
No.
that's
He won't
why,
sleep.
nigga.
It don't. The
I'm
Bible
telling
does not
you,
say that. The Bible says
Oh
that
God.
he hid with her. He hid
man.
her shame.
You
He hid
retarded.
her shame with her. She did not have sex with a man she wasn't supposed to. He hid that from the public,
No,
kept
I'm
it to
telling
himself,
you,
and then it
yeah.
came to pass that she did it because the Lord exposed it.
Man,
Everybody knew after that. You are the reason why we have sin on the earth. You are the reason why this STD is
I'm
going
the
around. I ain't
reason.
saying all of this. All I'm saying, not you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm saying, I'm
No,
saying,
I'm just saying.
Oh no.
you
Hold
feel
up.
me?
Hold
We in a
Hold on,
up.
place
listen,
where we
listen.
got to be honest with our people. Do you like him? Do you like her? Pay a goddamn attention to what's going on.
But I'm
Nah,
saying,
David
that's
so you
was
say
bad.
you
supposed.
in a relationship now,
It's
right? You in a relationship right now.
I'm always in a relationship. I've never not been since 10th grade. Some about high school
Mm,
made me, some about me in high school made me say, you know what? I want some in-house.
right.
hey,
And
listen.
how did that work out? So why you not with the same girl since the 10th grade right now?
Me,
Based
I'm a
on
type
your
of person that puts
principles,
on the whole armor.
based
That's
on
why I
your
went from
principles.
Hebrews, I'm sorry, Ephesians
No,
6 and
that's not what I'm asking.
14.
I
Stand
ain't
firm
asking
then.
about no scripture. I'm not asking about no scripture. I'm asking
I
you
deal with the scripture. I deal with the scripture. I'm
about,
sorry.
okay, but this one is a real life question. Why you not with the same girl from the 10th grade?
If you
Based
are
on your
unequally
principles.
yoked, if you are unequally yoked to me, I'm a person that's
Okay,
Characteristics.
confident enough
what
to
about the
not
other one
tell
after that?
you
What about the one
if
after
you
that?
are unequally yoked to me. Again,
Characteristics.
And the one after that?
characteristics, it may just
No,
be
no, no, no.
unequally yoked because your characteristic can be what it is.
No,
But
I'm I'm I'm
we have a different spiritual direction. My spiritual direction is over here. You may just say that yours is over here. I've dated a woman that's in Santeria. I've dated a woman that's Muslim. I've seen the unequally yoked system. Once I
Right.
notice that we are unequally yoked, I disappear. I move on. I do not need to make sure that you follow me. Listen,
but that
I
ain't
do not
cheating.
date women. Can I say this? This is bias. I do
Mhm.
not date women that are not black. We have a different type of culture. If you are not black,
You
we
might be
do not
missing your
understand each
blessing.
other.
You might be
Yeah,
missing
Bullshit.
one
that
that
Bullshit.
you
facts.
locked in
Bullshit.
Facts.
with.
Facts.
Bullshit.
Facts.
Bullshit.
Because you
Oh,
know what? No,
that's not
because
bullshit.
you Hebrew Israelite, right? So my thing is that just because she's not black, don't mean that she's not Hebrew Israelite as well. She could be
I
That
ain't
white.
don't
say
mean
that.
she's not
I
right
ain't
for
say that.
you.
She will not
You looking
understand my
for a person
culture
that's right for
because
you.
majority
Exactly.
rules,
And
right?
So
if I was,
she could have a different characteristics. Like she could be equally yoked to you.
Majority
However,
rules.
she's not black. And
Majority
so
rules,
you're
right?
biased, majority
No
rule.
bias. Majority rules. That means at one point, people are going
And
to
what
side with whoever sides with them. So whoever brought you up matters. That's why you have to check on people's upbringing. You have to ask them where they come from because whoever is the majority in their mind, that means if my mama, my daddy, my auntie, my sister, my brother, everybody believe this, but my brother, my boyfriend believe this, I'm going with who the majority is. That's why people get mad and say, your friends think this. Majority rules. You didn't check
listen,
her out before you dated her, or you knew that she was a certain type. That's why people keep people from their family and their friends because they mad. They don't want their family and their friends to come between what they're trying to build outside of what they've already been taught. You're trying to be the one that's going against the grain. Stop going against the grain. Majority rules. You're the only one going against the grain against everybody else that says this. You have
but
to put on the whole armor
that
of
just
God to say,
proves
who
that
are you dealing with?
but that
Who
just
are you
proves
dealing with?
you're an individual that grown to be emotionally conscious.
No emotional.
that's
Put on the
not
whole
emotional
armor, son.
content. That means
Son,
that
put on
you
the
get
whole armor.
everybody that you date, you meet at how
How
should I
about
say it?
this?
Like a church setting or something. Because anybody outside of that, you not
That's what you
going
got to
to.
deal with. Church setting. Put it in church setting. Put it in what you want to. When it's dealing with Jesus, with me, if I feel that you are unequally yoked to me, this is me not getting emotional or being,
So have
loud to
anybody
go
that
against
you met
you.
from church cheated on you?
Let me ask you. If a
No,
person
that's a
from
question I
church cheats
asked
on
you.
me,
That's a fact, though. That's a
see,
real question.
I gotta ask you a
That's a
question
real
in that because
question.
I gotta get a guidance from your question to be able to answer it. Let me ask you
Okay.
this:
All
what
right.
does it matter where it was that I met a person that cheated? If I feel that you're unequally yoked, I didn't date you from the church because I felt that you wouldn't cheat. I dated you because I liked you. I can meet you wherever the hell I want to meet
You
you and
dated
like
them
you.
because on the hypothetically you saying that you felt like, or you feeling, or you have
We're like-minded.
this, that you
Yeah.
might be equally yoked.
But DeeDee is asking a realistic question: is when there's nothing missing, that means she got ass, she got brains, she cook, she clean. You know what I'm saying? Like we got a house
I don't
together.
think a nigga gonna cheat.
Why
Niggas
is
ain't
it?
worried about shit.
Why is
Niggas
it?
ain't worried
No,
about, bro.
ain't
I'm
nobody
a cook
worried
for
about.
my damn self.
DeeDee is asking a legitimate
DeeDee,
question.
ask the question again because I think they fucking up your question.
I'm reading it. Ain't nobody.
Wow.
She ain't saying nothing. She
Wow.
on mute. Look, DeeDee, please, because I don't. They
So
put me
I
on the
put the
chopping block
question
right
in the
quick.
chat. So my question was, for y'all to talk about when nothing is missing. So that means everything that you want is there. That's your dream girl in your dream situation.
And you
Why
Meaning
fucking cheat.
are men still
physical
cheating?
appearance and mental stability. That means all that is there, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, that's exactly what I was just saying. So if all that is there, she asking a legitimate question. Why is it that men cheat if all of that is there, right? If a female got all of the
Hey,
qualities,
my personal opinion, out of 10 niggas, we gonna rate 10 out of 10 people. If that's the case, nine of the homies ain't gonna cheat. You straight. Now we
Why you
talking
ain't?
about a nigga. Ooh,
Because you
nah.
think you the man now. How many niggas get a
No,
bitch
yeah,
that
cause I
be
got
there
everything
all
at the
to be niggas?
crib.
There you
No,
go.
no. I
you
got
been
everything
hurt
at the
How many
before,
niggas
house.
be
brother.
the
Like you
man?
been hurt, shit.
Yeah, like I got everything at the
See,
house
you say
now.
you been hurt,
Being
bro. It
outside is
ain't even about being
expensive.
hurt. I got pussy.
Hating.
I got money. I got plenty of money. Like I'm doing good. Like when I say I'm that,
Okay,
not
that
even
ain't got
talk
nothing
like
to
that. Like
But
I'm
do.
saying
that's
like
not what we
real
saying. We're not
talk. It
getting
ain't
into
even about
personal
that.
things. We're talking about, you know what I'm saying,
He just said
something
I
that's
been hurt. I ain't
yeah,
never touched a
because you
bitch.
coming from a hurt place right now.
How? I'm being honest with you. Most niggas
Cause you
don't
going
cheat. How I'm being hurt if I'm
how
saying
you
niggas cheating?
speaking for somebody that never cheated, bro?
I cheated. What are you talking about?
Have you ever
Bro,
cheated?
what are
Have
you talking
you
about?
ever cheated?
Yes. Every
Okay.
man has.
Okay,
You've
so
cheated. Trust me, you've never cheated. That's what
we
you're
all
saying.
have. Listen, we all
So
have,
how the
right?
hell that's a hurt place? Just be honest. We
I'm
cheat
saying,
for
but
nothing. They cheat because we cheating. That's bullshit.
no, you're
Nah,
As
speaking
a
that's
for
that
woman, as
bullshit.
a
you're
woman,
speaking for a woman. You're speaking
yeah,
for
as
a
a
woman.
woman,
Speak for a
sometimes,
man, not
Well,
for a
yeah,
woman.
let the woman talk. Go ahead.
yeah, as a woman, like if you ain't never been in no situation to where like a girl ain't cheat on you first, then you're blessed. But as a woman, sometimes just like a man, we could be immature. We could think the grass is green on the other side and everything is hit. Like this man done
Y'all
gave
not
me
gonna do
everything
that
I wanted. He's been
physically
faithful
first,
to me.
DD.
But hell, I might get
Physically, y'all
bored.
not gonna do that first,
No,
bro.
hold
Y'all not
on,
gonna do that first
hold. Hey,
physically,
I'm
bro.
just
Like,
Hold on. How
saying,
you gonna tell a
like,
female, bro?
cause we be
Proto. You
fucking
already
first, bro.
said
We
from
got,
jump. You
bro.
already said from jump. You coming from a place to where you're respecting other people's opinion and you want people to respect your opinion.
I
She's
agree.
talking right now.
I know
She's
it's not
talking right
agreeing.
now.
It's
Let her
like,
talk. Let her talk now.
you're a
Let her
goddamn
talk.
lying. I could
Let
tell
her
by you,
talk.
you're
Let
lying.
her
No.
talk. Let her
By
talk.
you were
Let her
lying,
talk.
and you done
Listen,
cheated
Listen,
before every bitch
DeeDee,
ever cheated
DeeDee,
Explain
on
it
cook
one
up,
you.
time.
cook up,
You
DeeDee,
have cheated
cook
before
up,
every bitch
DeeDee.
ever cheated on you.
Listen,
Proto,
DeeDee,
stop it,
cook up
bro.
now. Cook up,
so
DeeDee.
Bro, this man
yeah,
done
Listen,
cheated
like,
before
speak your
every bitch
opinion,
ever
DeeDee.
cheated on him. Man, what are he
like
talking
I
about? He's
just feel
DeeDee,
like
plugging his
that.
speak
ass
your
off.
opinion.
That's
Speak your
crazy,
opinion,
bruh.
DeeDee.
You know hell well you cheated before every bitch ever cheated on you because I did. Nigga, what are you, like,
You
stop
can't
that.
listen, bro. Listen, you can't speak for me. I don't move
Hey,
out
you
I'm
here
can't
telling
changing
you,
speak
you
for
laws.
a
I know you
did.
from a
female.
can of paint,
Bro,
homie.
But
females
I
Don't
are
do
tell you
that.
guys
way
Don't
what,
do that.
more
I
emotionally
Don't
tell
do
attached
that.
than
y'all
I
what.
you.
don't know you
I'm
from a
about to
can of
put
paint.
that here.